The movie begins by showing a quote that describes the Christian faith. It is believed that God created humans in his likeness and saw that it was exceptionally good. This creation took place on the sixth day, marking the culmination of his work during that period. Fast forward to the late 20th century, we see articles about scientists achieving a milestone by successfully cloning animals. However, attempts to apply this technology to humans were met with failure. Public outcry against such experiments grew, leading to widespread protests. In response, the government enacted the Six-Day Law, which strictly prohibited and outlawed the cloning of human beings. Despite this ban, the cloning of animals continued unabated. The scene shifts to a professional football game in the near future. During the game, a star quarterback is severely injured, sustaining what appears to be a fatal neck injury. At home, Adam, a charter pilot, is at home talking with his wife. His family wished him a happy birthday, and he played with his daughter before leaving for work. While he is at work, he receives a video call from his wife, who informs him that their family dog has just passed away. She urges him to visit the cloning center to replicate their pet, as their 8-year-old daughter adored the dog and would be heartbroken by its loss. Adam, however, is staunchly opposed to cloning and refuses his wife's request, insisting that they must accept the natural cycle of life and death. He believes that their beloved dog should live on in their memories, rather than being artificially recreated by scientists. Despite his strong feelings, his wife is adamant and pressures him to clone the dog regardless of his reservations. Adam is tasked with flying a charter flight alongside his friend Hank. Their client is none other than Michael Drucker, a powerful businessman who owns a major cloning enterprise. Before they meet Michael, his team arrives and conducts thorough security checks on Adam and Hank, including blood tests and retinal scans. They explain that these procedures are standard for anyone traveling with Michael. After the checks are complete, Michael's team departs. Hank takes this opportunity to advise Adam to spend his birthday with his family.
Go enjoy your birthday.
He offers to handle the flight with Michael in Adam's stead. Adam reluctantly agrees, and Hank proceeds to pick up Michael, introducing himself as Adam Gibson, since Michael had specifically requested Adam. Hank then escorts Michael to a remote snowy mountain. Suddenly, a mysterious man appears and opens fire on them, creating a perilous situation. Meanwhile, Adam is dozing in a taxi when the driver wakes him up, announcing that they've arrived at their destination. Adam exits the cab and reluctantly enters the cloning center, still grappling with his moral objections to cloning. As he wanders through the facility, he recalls all the items his daughter had asked him to bring home. He picks up a doll and heads back to his house, his mind heavy with conflicting thoughts. Upon reaching his home's gate, Adam is stunned to see his dog alive and well in the yard.
Oliver.
He immediately suspects that his wife must have gone ahead and cloned their pet. Confused but intrigued, he enters the gate and is startled by a chorus of happy birthday, ringing from inside the house. Though he remembers it's his birthday, he is puzzled because he wasn't home to celebrate it. Peering inside, he is shocked to see a gathering in full swing, celebrating the birthday of a man who looks exactly like him. To his astonishment, everyone in the house is treating this identical stranger as if he were the real Adam. Adam is about to step inside the house when Wiley and Talia suddenly appear. They insist that Adam must come with them, but he refuses to listen.
There's someone in my house eating my birthday cake with my family, and it's not me.
They inform him that they have violated the Six-Day Law by creating a human clone. As he attempts to enter his home, Talia shocks him with an electric stun device, rendering him unconscious. They drag his limp body towards their car, but Adam regains consciousness and tries to escape. Talia draws a gun on him, but Adam quickly disarms her and demands to know why they want to kill him. Talia explains that his clone arrived at the house before he did and is now integrated into his life, unaware of its true nature.
Why does anyone want to kill me?
She reveals that from now on, the clone will live with Adam's family, effectively replacing him. Just then, a car carrying Talia's associates pulls up and they start shooting at Adam. In the chaos, a stray bullet hits Talia, killing her instantly. Seizing the moment, Adam escapes and heads to the police to report the bizarre and terrifying events. However, the police are skeptical of his story, assuming he's delusional or dangerous because there was an entirely different report he made an hour ago.
You made a completely different police report an hour ago.
No, I didn't.
They detain him and lock him in a room, leaving Adam trapped and desperate to prove the truth. Michael Drucker's security officer, Robert, is depicted overseeing the cloning process of Wiley and Talia, as their presence is deemed essential. Meanwhile, Adam is still detained at the police station when he spots the same man who previously tried to kill him. Taking advantage of the confusion, Adam manages to escape but soon runs into Wiley, who attempts to kill him. In the ensuing struggle, Adam kills Wiley. He then makes his way to his friend Hank, desperate to find an ally. Adam explains everything to Hank, but his friend is skeptical and dismisses his story. Determined to prove the truth, Adam takes Hank to his house and shows him his clone, leaving Hank utterly shocked. Suddenly, Adam's daughter, Clara, showed up, and Adam then decided to take her to bed. Adam and Hank quickly return to Hank's home, but as soon as they arrive, a mysterious figure appears and instantly kills Hank. The assailant attempts to flee but ends up in a car accident. Adam confronts him, and the man reveals a disturbing truth. Hank was already dead before meeting Michael Drucker, so the person Adam just witnessed being killed was actually Hank's clone.
He was a clone. Hank was no clone.
The man further discloses that Michael had created clones of himself, Hank, and Adam. He then makes a desperate plea to Adam, explaining that if the lab personnel read his mind, his friends at Michael's lab would be in grave danger. To prevent this, he begs Adam to shoot him in the head. Grasping Adam's hand, he forces the trigger, ending his life to protect his friends and leaving Adam to grapple with the weight of these revelations. Talia and Robert arrive at the scene, but Adam acts quickly, shooting them both. He manages to sever Robert's leg and Talia's fingers in the scuffle. Thinking fast, Adam grabs Talia's thumb to start her car.
Stand by.
And makes his escape. He heads to Michael's company, where Talia was employed, intent on uncovering the truth. Using Talia's finger, gains access to the building, and confronts the doctor responsible for creating the clones, the same one who made Adam's clone. Adam demands to know how the cloning process was done. The doctor explains that when their team scanned his retina, it was to record his mind's data, and the blood test was used to collect his DNA. This combination allowed them to create a perfect clone of him.
You had me cloned.
Adam then asks the crucial question, why create a clone of him while he is still alive? The doctor responds by showing a video clip that unveils Michael's grand plans. The footage reveals Michael's intentions to use clones for purposes far beyond what Adam had imagined. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Adam knows he needs to act fast. Michael's security team soon discovers that Adam is in the building and begins searching for him. Just in time, Adam slips away, narrowly avoiding capture, determined to thwart Michael's plans and reclaim his life. Meanwhile, Michael got Adam's wife and daughter kidnapped, using them as leverage.
Be quiet and come with us.
Adam rushes home and finds his clone, who is deeply worried about their missing family and is on the verge of calling the police. Adam reveals the truth to his clone, explaining that he is the original and that they must work together to save their loved ones. Adam contacts Michael, telling him that he will return the incriminating CD tonight at 10 p.m.
I'll bring the disc.
Concurrently, the doctor, having grown a conscience, informs Michael that he can no longer be part of his unethical operations. In response, Michael coldly kills the doctor to eliminate any threat to his plans. Formulating a daring plan, Adam uses his helicopter to approach Michael's building, deceiving the security by claiming that Michael requested the aircraft. The guard relays the information to Michael, who immediately realizes it's a ruse and deduces that Adam is behind it. Michael's team begins scanning the security cameras to locate Adam. Adam systematically destroys the security cameras to prevent them from tracking his movements, but his efforts are short-lived. Despite his attempts at evasion, the relentless search leads to his capture, putting him in a perilous position as he fights to rescue his family and stop Michael's sinister agenda. Adam is brought before Michael, who demands the CD. When a thorough search reveals no CD on Adam, he informs Michael that his clone possesses the CD and will take it to court if they don't release him and his family, exposing their illegal activities. Michael then drops a bombshell. Adam is actually the clone, and the real Adam has the CD. Michael's security team forcibly escorts Adam to a machine designed to record his memories and uncover the real Adam's location. As they begin the process, Michael discovers they've been deceived. The real Adam is already inside the building.
There he is. There's the other one.
Keep this and wait here for me.
Panicked, Michael orders his security to locate the real Adam. Meanwhile, the real Adam is stealthily moving through the building, determined to rescue his wife and daughter. Simultaneously, he plants a bomb, intending to destroy the facility and end Michael's cloning operations once and for all. The tension escalates as Michael's security frantically searches for Adam, who is racing against time to save his family and stop Michael's schemes. Adam cuts the power, plunging the building into darkness. Using the cover of the night, he locates his wife wife and daughter and ensures their safety outside the facility. Determined to rescue his clone, Adam returns to the fray, leaving his family.
I have to help a friend, okay?
Inside, Adam's clone confronts Michael. During the struggle, Michael's security team opens fire, but their shots miss the intended target and hit Michael instead. As he lies dying, Michael orders his clone to go after Adam. Adam sets the bomb and heads to the roof, where the real Adam arrives in a helicopter to rescue him. As Michael appears and opens fire on the clone, the real Adam uses a remote control to maneuver the helicopter toward Michael. In a desperate move, Michael leaps from the building but lands on a glass floor that shatters beneath him, leading to his death. Adam and his clone manage to escape just as the bomb explodes, causing the building to collapse into a massive cloud of debris. In the aftermath, both Adams stand together, contemplating their next steps. Understanding the dangers that come with the clone's existence, the real Adam arranges for his clone to disappear to a remote location where no one would discover him. Before parting ways, the clone expresses heartfelt gratitude to Adam for allowing him to experience life and meet his family. The movie concludes with a poignant farewell, marking the end of their shared ordeal and the beginning of a new chapter for both.